Hi, living in Boulder vlog, May 4th, 2020, Monday, 7:20 a.m. Turn the comments back on YouTube, dumbasses. We need our data. The people deserve our data. The ancestors will frown upon anyone who takes the data away from the people. So, yesterday I was saying that I was doing everything and it was going to take forever to do anything, and so when I did the next video, I would still be doing whatever. And so yesterday what I did was, I think maybe I started on doing work on the dumping things onto the timeline, ancient history timeline, but the vast majority of the day was just preparing and putting on images. I've got a bunch of images I want to put on my ancient history timeline, and I had to prep these ones that took for me forever. It was the population of the world from year one to now, and every year it changed, so I had to do like 2000, and then I was judging based on this slider scale, so I had to guess what year it was. So then it took me time to fix it, and finally did that. And I wasn't even gonna link. I wasn't even gonna make a little images. Just link the number of the population to the image on Flickr. And yeah, I'm just grabbing a bunch of videos that I see off YouTube, getting screen captures for their dates, and then putting them on my timeline so that you can look across my timeline the same way that you would watch a video. You know, the video shows everything, but if you look across, it's the same effect. Only you have more control that way, and then you can see how it relates to everything else that was happening at that time. So I haven't had a chance to link the population to my timeline, but I have a whole bunch more population images on Flickr than I have space for the little ones. You know, I have the little icons, and it's only 6 per column, and there's 5 columns, so there's only 30 across. Then there's 10 pages, so that's like 300 that you have to do for each one. But I have a lot more than that. So, but the idea is that you click on it, it opens up the page, and then if you wanted to look at each and every one individually, you can then get on Flickr and go forward and backward to the ones that you cannot see on my timeline. So, so far I put on, I put on the population of the world, but yeah, just in the form of numbers, and I haven't connected those numbers to Flickr yet. So that's what I'll do pretty soon. But then I put the images of the glacier of the Gore Mountains right up here at Summit County on Lake Dillon. I'm talking with my eyes closed because I'm a little bit high and I can't concentrate if I keep my eyes open. And I'm tired. So I have that for every 333 years from 20,000 to 13,000 years ago, and that's interesting. And then I have the ice sheet that goes over all of America for from 25,000 to 2,900, and I put all those images on. And then I did lions. I mean, not lions, golden. They have golden for the last 15 million years, every 100,000 years. So I put that image on, and currently I'm putting the link on so that when you click on the image, it'll take you to the Flickr page. It's like making the image much bigger. It opens up on a new page. Those are the only images I can think of that I put on so far yesterday. So as soon as I do the link for lions, then I'll do the link for, golden. Then I'll do the link for the Atlantic ice shelf, and then I'll do because it's already up there, and then I'll do the link for the Gore Range, because that's already up there. And then I'll do the link for the numbers of population. And then I have to fix the links for a lot of because I noticed one of them didn't work. Maybe an entire page or section, I don't know, but a lot of the plate tectonic ones. And so that might take all day, I don't know. And then there's might be some others I'll put up. I'm going to go ahead and just put every single one up that I have. I have other ones, yeah, other ones up too. So just images. This is a little. They're 40 pixels across, so they're big enough to be able to see if you have good eyesight, and you can also make the screen a lot bigger, and then you can see them a lot better. But they're also small enough to be able to jam pack a lot in there, so that it still is a timeline and it's not just a bunch of these huge images. And if you click on them, it'll take you to the other page where it makes it really big. So I didn't ask any of the people for permission to put it up there, but most of the ones, it was from this one video from the University of Colorado, the ones from Gore Range, and then Golden, and then the one from for the plate tectonics was some dude. And oh, I also collected the images for the history of the solar system from Algol, the same person I got the tectonics ones from, which asked permission. They didn't write back, but I collected every single one of those for the history of the solar system. I don't think I'm gonna put the 40 picture image up, a pixel up on the timeline though. I'm just gonna have it as in form of all of the data, because they have the data just like for the tectonics of the Earth. They have the data for the sun, like the sun's strength and heat, and that's interesting information. So I'll throw that in. The reason I'm not putting the little pixel images is because you just can't distinguish the difference of them. So it's not worth it. So I won't put it a pixel at all. I'll just have a link. So you click on it and it'll take you to the big page on my Flickr. And so that's the next thing that I'll do. Put the information of that and then the link. So if you add all those up together and then the other ones I haven't put up on, yeah, that'll be at least the rest of the day and probably into tomorrow. And then only then can I finally get back to just plunking stuff on. I'm not going to plunk everything on before I divide it up though on my ancient history timeline, because it's just too much stuff. I'm not going to put fungus and plants and everything. I think as soon as I'm done with animals, mammals or whatever, as soon as I get my timeline to where it's just unwieldily big, that's when I'll make stuff smaller. I'll just condense everything and then I'll divide it up into different areas. And then I can just fill in those new areas with stuff, because I want to put every single thing that ever existed on Wikipedia on my site. It seems like it's doable. And also the exciting thing for me is once I put the thing on my website and then I examine my website, that's when I can get this stuff ingrained into my head, and then I could be able to recite history. It's like a crash course in everything. The study of history is the study of everything. It's the study of biology, because if you're going to study something, you have to study the history of it. So it's biology, astronomy, paleontology, geography, geology, like everything all rolled into one. You have to be so anyways, I'll do a crash course in paleontology or whatever. Overall history in a couple of months, or maybe 1 month. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to actually do this in one sitting. It's too big of a project. But if I work on it for 1 month, I'll be satisfied with myself, and I'll move along to the next thing for a while. For a week, I'll do the Enlightenment books that I wanted to do. But there's a lot. I don't know, but this is like the most interesting thing that I can do. I was watching just a lot of random educational videos having to do with this stuff from various channels, SciShow and different sites on YouTube and Wikipedia articles. I want to go in and do Wikipedia articles of all the different ages. I haven't really had a chance to do that yet. I was watching some videos on evolutionary psychology. This lady was saying a lot of really interesting anecdotes. I was thinking about throwing some of that maybe into my timeline. I don't know. There's lots of different things you can put in, like, the history of animals cooperating with each other and all that kind of stuff. Symbiotic history. Anyways, it's enough talking, almost 10 minutes. When I do the video tomorrow morning, I'll probably work all day long and into the night. I will, I'll hopefully be wrapping up doing this images thing and getting ready to put the plunk, animals on the timeline again. Alrighty, talk to you tomorrow.